The universe operates under immutable laws that shape everything we can perceive with our senses. Much like the law of gravity, these invisible forces are constantly at work, subtly influencing us without our awareness. Amidst this darkness, quantum physics reveals the connection we have with the universe through our minds, a connection we can harness to our advantage if we understand how these laws operate. Human beings are interconnected, and thus our actions not only impact our own destiny, but also that of others and the universe itself. We are creators, continually shaping reality through our minds, or rather, through our consciousness. By mastering the cosmic energy flowing through us, we align with the universal forces that govern our journey in life. These laws are always present, subtly shaping the reality we experience. Immutable and inevitable, they will affect us one way or another. Understanding and embracing them is the first step toward a life of abundance. In this audiobook, we will unveil the secrets of the universe and how they can be utilized by us to transform our reality. The power to create the life of your dreams is within your reach. Chapter 1. Unleashing the Power of Conscious Creation. The workings of the mind's machinery reveal exciting possibilities, not only in terms of productivity, problem-solving abilities, and learning new knowledge, but also in terms of its transcendent potential that leads to the mastery of physical creation. This is your consciousness's strength, the wellspring from which your destiny is created. The law of manifestation, the first law of success, describes how ideas become concrete reality. Consciousness creates worlds according to quantum physics, and your personal universe is no exception. Various hypotheses of worlds created by consciousness are explored by modern science. One such explanation is cosmological, which explains how the cosmos came into being by arguing that conscious will was required for the complex evolution of our world. A different idea looks at how the universe's basic materials come together to form physical reality. Another idea looks at how our personal consciousness chooses from the countless options that are always open to us. With regard to the measurement of particles and waves, even the observer-created reality theory suggests that purpose and consciousness are powerful forces. These quantum theories have fascinating scientific underpinnings, but we're more interested in your individual reality. As an observer-creator, the original program shows that your reality is shaped by what you see or believe about yourself. Think about it. What do you usually observe or perceive about yourself? Are these findings favorable or unfavorable? What kind of reality do you think you can achieve in light of this? You should write in your journal to answer these important questions. However, this is just the start of your destiny's manifestation, because your reality is created by your consciousness. It is essential to learn about your consciousness and how it is a creative force in your life in order to comprehend how this happens. Just take a look at you to see this power in action. When you put aside the debate about reality being created by a higher consciousness and concentrate on what you observe in the natural world, you will notice how deeply personal consciousness permeates your everyday existence. When I stop to think about it, I see it all around me. The commitment of a chef in a busy kitchen, as seen by the delicious dish in front of me. The love of a musician, heard in the notes of a live performance. The inventiveness of an inventor, seen in the devices that make our lives easier. And the nurturing care of a teacher, helping students reach their greatest potential. The skill of a farmer provides me with fresh produce, and the artistry of a tailor wraps me in a fitted suit. I am constantly in awe of other people's inventiveness and talent, which is proof of the boundless potential of human endeavor. We may perceive the beauty and power of the natural world everywhere when we truly embrace the reality that consciousness has created in all of its forms and incorporate it into everything. Everything starts and grows because of the power of the imagination, from the tiniest pebble on a path to the enormous midnight sky, from a paper airplane to the complex national energy grid. The underlying truth of every manifestation is this: consciousness is the source of all existence. Even while not all of it yields positive results, even a tiny portion does. Both the World Trade Center's creation and destruction were acts of consciousness. Your success, or lack thereof, in your personal life, initially appears in your awareness. If you notice challenges and failures all around you, it's a result of your own thoughts. If you observe prosperity and accomplishments, you are also seeing your own power. All of what you generate is energy that is simmering away in the cauldron of your consciousness, creating the mixture that you will eventually refer to as your life. The law of manifestation is very clear. Anything that isn't fully formed within you cannot be manifested, since your consciousness produces your world. Before you can experience success, you must have a clear, conflict-free vision of what it feels and looks like. Right now, what is generating your consciousness? The notion that your consciousness creates your destiny doesn't always translate to you consciously create your destiny. Many of us are unaware of how the circumstances we find ourselves in came to be. A significant portion of people don't even realize that they are responsible for the situations they find themselves in. They perceive life as a series of events for which they bear no responsibility. It's only in rare instances that they become aware that what they're experiencing is something they set in motion. For this reason, one of the primary requirements of the law of manifestation is to investigate and pinpoint exactly what you are focusing on. The following questions are designed to help you connect with this crucial aspect of creating your destiny. As you delve into the different levels of manifestation in the next chapter, this exercise will assist you in becoming more attuned to the direction your consciousness is taking. Expanding your awareness.
Did you know that your bank account is a direct reflection of your beliefs, thoughts, and emotions about money? Well, you may find this hard to believe, because who doesn't want more financial abundance? And why would anyone want their thoughts to prevent them from having more money? But the truth is, our beliefs about money are completely unconscious. They're in our subconscious. We don't recognize the hidden thought patterns and paradigms that block us from attracting the wealth, the abundance that we truly desire. So whatever that looks like for you, whether that's greater financial flow, more time freedom to travel, the ability to support your loved ones, these hidden thought patterns create a barrier between us, the money, and what it is we would really love to have so we could achieve our financial goals. If you want to finally break free from this barrier, you need to do only two things. First, identify what your hidden subconscious blocks are. And then, number two, install new and expansive thought patterns around money that will raise your vibration and attract the abundance and prosperity you want. Here's the challenge. Most people never spend the time to learn about the invisible laws of abundance that govern these results. And they wonder why.
Have you ever paused to contemplate what you're thinking about? How often do you genuinely consider the consequences of your choices or actions before proceeding? Many people have no clue why they do what they do, or even what it signifies. They simply drift through time, reacting from an unconscious standpoint throughout their lives. These individuals are what I refer to as the consciousness of zombies, trudging through life day after day in an unconscious state, following their habits and reacting based on their emotions, doing what's required and nothing more. But if this sounds like your past approach, don't fret. You have the power to awaken. You can choose a higher and brighter consciousness and move toward a life much better than you could have ever lived before, perhaps even better than you could have ever dreamed. Consciousness is always a choice. It's the choice to become aware of the present moment, the decision to see and prioritize what truly matters, what genuinely honors and values your growth in life. Your constant question should be, what am I focusing my consciousness on right now? And the follow-up question is, what am I creating with this type of consciousness? You have the power to shape the manifestations of your destiny based on what you choose to focus on. To change the creations of your consciousness, you need to be much more focused on the positive than the negative, as well as on your values and priorities. Choose to focus your thoughts on the good things you already have, as well as those you will attract in the future. Always take deliberate actions toward your goals, instead of being swept away by unconscious reactions and distractions. Chapter 2. The Power of Creation and Attraction. The first law of success pertains to what you create, while the second, the law of magnetism, pertains to what you attract. Together, these two forces wield the most significant impact on your destiny. The first deals with the power of your consciousness, the second deals with the power of your energy. In today's world, numerous energy patterns are at work, surprisingly potent, yet often hidden forces yielding predictable and tangible results. For instance, when you dial a specific phone number on your cell phone and press the call button, the number sequence is routed through a satellite thousands of miles away to the appropriate receiver. Another phone rings, and the energy of your voice is transmitted back and forth, enabling a clear conversation despite the distance. The list of ways in which humanity has utilized and directed energy seems endless. All the phenomena mentioned, and countless others we haven't touched upon, have profoundly impactful outcomes. Yet this isn't confined to just science, communication, and technical tools. The energetic work of the universe impacts each of us in numerous ways, most of which go unnoticed regardless of whether we have individual experiences of success or happiness. The law of magnetism states that we can only attract the same kind of energy we are transmitting. It's based on the quantum physical principle that everything, including every person, possesses this power of attraction. The universe is brimming with vibrations that scientists dub energy rings. This energy moves within, from, and all around us, literally all the time, whether we're aware of it or not. Each of us is part of a vast exchange and expansion of this force unfolding in the universe every day, every moment. Our energy emanates outward from within and connects with others of similar resonance, determining both what and whom we attract in life. Each of us is like a small radio station, constantly broadcasting signals about ourselves and our lives. The people and situations that resonate with these signals are the ones that tune into us and become part of our lives. In reality, what we call chemistry, whether in a romantic or professional context, is nothing more than resonance, personal signals, and vibrations that align. So, if you're striving for success, it's crucial to understand how your energy is created and what you are currently transmitting about yourself. Your energy field warns. As energetic beings, we emit energy from our bodies into the universe. This energy field constantly interacts with the energy of the universe or that of other people, sending energetic messages based on our mood. It introduces you to the world, revealing a part of you to which others unconsciously but strongly feel connected, the essence of your energy. So, if you're unhappy with the society or circumstances you've attracted thus far, or if you're striving to achieve the success you desire, you must change what you imprint on your energetic calling card. Since this frequency is something you produce yourself, fortunately, it's something you can change. Once you identify what produces your vibrational resonance, you can take action to enhance your magnetic frequency and change everything you attract.
I am a primary care physician. I'm frustrated and it is not what I signed up for. I'm tired of our sick care model. I'm not choosing not to participate. I got in this to help people get well, not harm them, protect them, lead them, teach them. That's not what I'm seeing in the healthcare system. I'm choosing to take a different approach as a doctor for the sake of people that are relying on us to teach them how to be healthy. Someone tell me why. Why don't doctors tell you to take something as simple as magnesium instead of a stool softener, knowing that the stool softener dehydrates your bowels? Why don't doctors tell you to take D3 in the winter? Because you can't get it from the sun. It's gone, depending on where you live in the country. And it radically improves the immune system and impacts your sleep. Why don't doctors tell you to change your diet? You know, when you're having heartburn or indigestion, your body's literally revolting against you. Instead of giving you something like Prilosec or Nexium, knowing that studies show that they're linked to kidney failures and osteoporosis. Why don't doctors tell you to focus on herbs or certain foods to heal? Why don't doctors tell you to lower the toxic chemicals that are inside of your house, knowing that it's 100 times more toxic in your house than outside? That might be causing you your constant headaches or your allergies. All the fragrances and chemicals and the toxic buildup that gets into our cells are what creates these things. Why aren't you informed by your doctor that if you eat something as simple as a grapefruit every day, that it'll support lowering your blood pressure naturally and you don't need or might not need a medication? That's why a person that's taking a blood pressure drug can't take anything with grapefruit in it. The same thing applies with a blood thinner telling people they can't eat green food. Why don't you just eat the green food? Why doesn't your doctor tell you to take something like an activated charcoal because it just soaks up toxins for like your headaches, or maybe you're bloated, or you have skin problems telling you that your gut is backed up, or you have, some kind of food poisoning, because activated charcoal bonds those and removes them from the body. It's real simple. Why don't doctors tell you to use herbs or herbal teas to manage your pains or support your immune system or support your digestive function, knowing that these different herbs can help your organs? Proven. Have a lot of science on it. Why don't doctors, instead of suggesting you to take a prescription drug, why don't they give you something as simple as a probiotic every single day to help support your gut health and your immune health, knowing that we have all these friendly bacteria inside of us that need help? Why don't doctors create diets and lifestyle plans for patients instead of offering pills? When we know that over 90% of disease is due to lifestyle, why don't we spend a majority of our time trying to prevent disease instead of treating it? Why don't doctors tell you to take something like a supplement to support your health prior to becoming sick, when we know that supplements and herbs can help prevent these things? Why don't doctors teach you to manage your emotions? Because that stress, that anxiety is going to lead to physical bodily damage, and the strain that you're under can play a significant role in your overall health. Why don't doctors take a real role in helping people be healthy in their lives? Doesn't make sense to me. Why aren't we helping people get healthy instead of taking care of them after they get sick? I think it needs to change. I believe that real health is possible. I believe that you're the solution. I believe that the greatest doctor in the world is inside of you. We're just messing it up. I believe it's possible for you to live good. We're just not getting the right information. If you need help with it, there's a link. I'll post it up for you. It's my book. It breaks it down. It's an Amazon bestseller. I'll send it to you for free right now. Just cover the shipping. And it's my answer to this broken sick care system that we have, that as a doctor, I'm choosing not to participate in, as my wife is a nurse, choosing not to participate in. We want to be at the top of the hill, telling people don't go down the hill because you don't know how to ski and it's a double black diamond, as opposed to standing at the bottom of the hill with an ambulance, picking them up after everything's broken, damaged. Start warning people before it ever happens. Well, if you go to a doctor and you pass all the tests and you pass the physicals, there's nothing they can do for you. They tell you to come back next year. You can only participate in the system if you are sick. That's backwards. That's sick care, not healthcare. Want to do something about it to help you experience real health. So there's a free book there. I'll send it to you. You don't have to go buy it on Amazon. It's you literally cover the shipping. As a bonus, I'll get you the virus guide in your email as a follow-up as well. Just cover the shipping of it, of the book. And then I'll send you the virus guide, because it's just a time to know how to prevent it, what to do during it, what to do after it, or to detox, and an audio version. So you can just simply get that. Those are bonuses for it. But it's the solution. It's a guide for you to be the solution for a broken sick care system. And where are the doctors standing up for our career path? Help people. They're sick. Stop them from getting that way. Get to the cause of it. Don't just leave them on the drug the rest of their life. We can do better. We need better information, and it's one doctor doing something about it. So appreciate you guys. Snag a book if it'll help you. Go make it a great day. You might as well. You're never going to get it back.
Click the button below and discover the 21-day wellness formula that's helped 200,000 plus people conquer chronic illness, break free from medications, and finally achieve healthy living.
You won't believe how old she is.
Excuse me? I ask people who are really fit, what do they do for their workouts? Do you mind if I ask you what you do?
Actually, not a lot.
Wow, you look great. Do you mind if I ask how old you are?
Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. I'm 64.
No way. So what's your secret then? What do you do?
This is going to sound weird, but it's something I learned from Chuck Norris that I do every day.
Whoa, Chuck Norris? So what did you learn?
A friend showed me this video that Chuck made. It's a super simple thing he does every morning.
Uh-huh.
It takes like 30 seconds.
Really?
I started doing it. Game changer.
I gotta know what this is. Do you mind sharing it with us?
He made a video about it. Let me show you.
I believe in always being prepared for the unexpected. That could mean a natural disaster or even a threat to your loved ones. But what if the unexpected danger wasn't something outside your door, but inside your own body? Achy joints, digestive issues, weight gain, and fatigue. We're told these are normal signs of aging, but in my experience, it could mean something much worse. I call them the three internal enemies, and they are wrecking the health of millions of Americans right now. Most of them don't even know it. But the good news is, if you know what they are, there's a way to feel better. Not in years or months, but sometimes in just days. So you're healthy enough to take on anything the world may throw at you. And I'm living proof. That's me, Chuck Norris. You probably know me as one of the biggest action movie stars of the last 50 years. I also served in the United States Air Force, and I'm a world champion black belt. The things I value most in life are my faith, my family, and my country. But there's one more really important thing we don't talk about enough: our health. And as we get older, it becomes more and more of a problem. After age 30, our metabolism changes. We have less energy and we gain weight easier, especially around the hips and belly. After age 40, muscle starts to decline. Our bodies feel weaker. And for most people, it gets worse every year. Simple things like hikes and sports get harder and harder. After 50, collagen breaks down and our joints start to ache. It gets tough to play with kids and grandkids, or sometimes even lift household objects or open a jar. We lose mental energy. Brain fog becomes normal, and inside our bodies, even our digestion slows down. That can lead to issues like bloating, fatigue, and even unhealthy food cravings. If you've dealt with any of these things, you're not alone. And if we don't support our bodies, these problems just get worse and worse. But a few years ago, my wife Gina and I decided to do something about it. We began researching every way we could to turn back the clock and help people feel great again. I tried everything. Some things worked a little, others did nothing at all. But a few things not only worked, they literally transformed my health. And what I've learned is that anybody can achieve great health regardless of their age. Today, I'm 81 years old, and I look and feel better than I have in years. My digestion is now fantastic. My body is lean, and my muscles and joints feel strong and healthy. I've got the energy I need to run around with family, do chores around the ranch, and socialize with friends till late in the evening. Most important of all, my body just feels good. How'd I do it? In the end, the solution was actually really simple. There were 3 internal enemies attacking my health. And by just fixing these 3 things, I've now got tons more energy, better digestion, I feel younger and stronger, which is how we all need to feel if we're going to be fully prepared for any situation. The first thing I fixed was something you may have heard about recently. Internal enemy number 1, a compromised gut. Gut health is hugely important to overall health. In fact, having healthy bacteria in your gut is directly related to healthy weight, more energy, great digestion, and a ton of other benefits for your entire body. The problem is, when the bad bacteria in your gut get out of control, they literally hijack your health, causing everything from weight gain, unhealthy food cravings, bloating, and even issues with skin and joints. Now, the way you can help fix your gut is actually pretty simple. Step 1, rebalance your gut. To do this, you simply need to eat foods with a lot of good bacteria, which we call probiotics. These help fight off the bad bacteria that cause fatigue, digestive issues, unhealthy food cravings, and weight gain. But in addition to probiotics, most people skip the crucial step of also eating certain high-fiber foods that activate the probiotics and help them fix your gut. These special foods are called prebiotic fiber, which is the healthiest kind of fiber there is. Some great prebiotic fiber foods are onions, asparagus, and Jerusalem artichokes, because these foods keep your digestion running smooth and healthy. But this is only part of the battle, because another reason we slow down as we get older is this: internal enemy number 2, not enough nutrients. Most of us eat the same foods week to week. I was the same way. I find what I like and I stick to it. But what happens is that, for most of us, we could be missing a few key nutrients our bodies need to thrive. And over the course of years and years, this really starts to take a toll. Like a car that never gets an oil change. Eventually, it's going to break down. So that brings me to step number 2. Get the right superfoods in your diet. There's a few superfoods that contain special vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that you just aren't getting enough of after age 40. 3 that work wonders are barley, kale, and alfalfa. Pretty simple, right? They don't sound too fancy, but most people aren't eating them regularly, and they need to get in your diet immediately, because these foods have what we call phytonutrients, which can supercharge your overall health. Phytonutrients can help maintain healthy metabolism, which is associated with weight loss, provide all-day energy, help keep blood sugar and cholesterol levels in the normal range, and even improve bone health. Bone health is so important as we age. Did you know that hip fractures can result in a domino effect of other health problems that can change your entire quality of life? To me, that is shocking. And a major culprit is that our bodies are just more brittle than they're supposed to be. So getting body-boosting superfoods into your diet is a major step in the right direction. Okay, so if you can eat more gut-healthy foods and a few superfoods you find in the produce aisle, you're going to feel a lot better. I can pretty much guarantee it. But what really took my health to another level was adding a few things you won't find in almost any store. And they target one specific thing. Internal enemy number 3, rapid aging. Getting older is unavoidable. Every year the Earth travels around the sun, you get a year older. Nobody can stop that. But why do some people age so gracefully, looking and feeling great well into their golden years, while others seem to develop wrinkles, achy joints, and brain fog much faster than they expect? Rapid aging is what happens when your body reaches an age where it breaks down quicker and quicker, and it can happen to anyone. Many people try and fight this with a wide range of supplements, which is a good idea in theory, but if you choose the wrong ones, your body doesn't see any dramatic results. For instance, Those multivitamins you get at stores have never given me much benefit at all. They don't cause any problems. They just have never given me or anyone I know any dramatic results, which is a shame because if you're only taking a few supplements to fight rapid aging, they really all need to be the absolute best. Fortunately, researchers have discovered specific things which do deliver dramatic results, and they are available in supplement form, which brings me to step number 3. Forget multivitamins and choose a few powerful supplements that specifically target healthy aging. I've been honored to speak with many of the best doctors and nutritionists around, and I realize that while most supplements don't really do anything, a few have benefits you can feel in a matter of days, or sometimes even immediately. One of those is a powerful herb known as ashwagandha. This ancient plant is well known to boost mental energy. I felt the cobwebs clear as soon as I added this to my daily routine. Something else you might think sounds weird, but has made my body feel fantastic, is bovine collagen. This is a special form of collagen derived from cows, which is specifically used to help build strong joints and muscles. You know that achy feeling you get when you try to play with kids on the floor and you can barely get yourself back up? If you've ever had that feeling, a powerful collagen supplement can be a godsend. Collagen can help support your muscles and joints, making your body literally feel younger and stronger. After my wife and I added all these things to our diet, we felt healthier than we had in years. And it wasn't just us. Everyone who made these changes looked great. Digestion was fantastic. I had more energy. I just felt young again. There was just one problem. It was a lot of work. You're adding about 10 different foods to your diet, plus a bunch of probiotics and other healthy supplements. I really felt there had to be a better way. So working with the team of health experts, we came up with something unique, a way to combine all my favorite supplements into one. They told me it's actually a tall order, especially when you only use the best sources for these supplements. But they kept working on it. And eventually, we had a formula that included not just my favorite probiotics and prebiotics for gut health, plus a blend of my favorite nutrient-rich superfoods, but also all of the most powerful supplements I'd ever used, including ashwagandha and collagen, the things that have become a game changer for my overall health. Best of all, they found a way to turn this into a drink, something I can mix with water and take every morning to feel fantastic, better than I have in years. We call this formula Morning Kick. Morning Kick is a revolutionary new formula that combines all my favorite supplements into one daily drink. It's basically 10 different supplements in one. No more adding weird foods every day or tracking down hard to find supplements. I just mix this powder with 8 ounces of water, stir, and drink. Then it goes to work, nourishing your body and delivering a pop of energy that you can feel right away. It tastes just like strawberry lemonade,